Have you ever dreamt of owning a monster fish? One so powerful, so majestic, that it becomes the crown jewel of your aquarium? Maybe you have seen those jaw-dropping videos of arowanas leaping out of the water, or massive catfish gliding like ancient river beasts. Well, what if I told you that you can keep some of these giants even as a beginner? In today's video, we're diving deep into the top freshwater monster fish for aquarium beginners. From the calm but powerful to the fierce and magnificent, I'll walk you through everything: care tips, tank size, diet, behavior, and how to keep them thriving right in your home aquarium. So grab your nets, buckle up, and let's explore the world of freshwater monsters, where beauty meets power and patience meets passion. Understanding monster fish. Before we jump into the list, let's get one thing straight. What exactly makes a fish a monster fish? Monster fish aren't just about size. Yes, they grow huge. It's about their presence, their behavior, and their aura. This fish commands attention. When you walk into a room, they are the first thing you notice. But don't let their size fool you. With the right setup and care, even beginners can raise them successfully. The key is research, respect, and responsibility. Today, I'll share beginner-friendly monster fish that looks intimidating but are surprisingly easy to manage if you know what you are doing. The gentle giant, Oscar fish. First up, the Oscar fish. If you want a monster fish that's big, bold, and full of personality, the Oscar is your guy. Oscars are native to South America, and in the wild, they can grow up to 12 inches. But what makes them really stand out is how interactive they are. These fish recognize their owners, beg for food, and even follow your fingers across the tank. It's like having a wet puppy. They need at least a 75-gallon tank for one adult Oscar, with strong filtration because they are messy eaters. And when it comes to diet, they love variety: pellets, frozen shrimps, worms, and even veggies like peas or spinach. Just avoid small tank mates. Oscars can be territorial, but if you pair them wisely, say with a large pleco or silver dollar, you have a peaceful monster tank that's bursting with life and personality. The ancient predator, Arowana. Next up, the king of freshwater aquarium, the Arowana, known as the dragonfish. This prehistoric predator is a true icon of monster fish keeping. Arowanas are ancient. They have been around a million years, and their movement is pure elegance. The long body, shiny metallic scales, and the way they glide near the surface is hypnotic. For beginners, the silver arowana is the most suitable starting point. They grow large, up to 3 feet in the wild, but in aquariums, they usually reach about 24 inches. They need at least a 150-gallon tank, a tight lid because they're jumpers, and a clean, well-oxygenated water. Feed them a mix of pellets, insects, and occasional live foods. But remember, a balanced diet prevents aggression. Keeping an arowana is not just fish keeping, it's an art form. They represent strength, luck, and prosperity in many cultures, and when raised properly, they become a lifelong companion. Next, we have the Bichir. Meet the Bichir, a true relic of dinosaur age. With its elongated body, ancient scales, and breeding ability, this fish is a living fossil. Bichirs are perfect for beginners stepping into the monster fish world because they are hardy and peaceful. They can grow up to 20 inches depending on the species, and they love staying at the bottom of the tank. They need at least a 75 to 100-gallon tank, soft sand or smooth gravel, and dim lighting. They eat sinking pellets, frozen fish, and meaty treats like shrimps. And here's the best part: you can keep them with other large fish like Oscars, arowanas, or even larger plecos. They move slowly but have a royal grace that mesmerizes everyone that watches. Next on our list, we have the mini shark, iridescent shark catfish. Don't let the name fool you. The iridescent shark isn't a real shark, but it sure looks like one. This swimming silver grey fish is a favorite amongst beginners who love the looks of a shark but want a freshwater species. They're schooling fish, so you would need to keep them in groups of at least 3 to 4, which means a large tank, minimum 180 gallons once they grow. They are peaceful and love open swimming space. Feed them pellets, insects, and frozen foods. Watching a group of iridescent sharks move in sync under aquarium lights, that's pure aquarium magic. Next on our list, we have the river predator, red-tailed catfish. Now, this one's for those who truly want a wow fish. The red-tailed catfish, with its bright orange tail and massive body, is one of the most popular monster fish in the hobby. But here's the catch: they grow fast, like really fast. Within a year, that cute 4-inch juvenile can turn into a 3-foot tank monster. For beginners, I recommend starting small and planning for the future. You'll need at least a 300-gallon tank or a pond eventually. That's peaceful towards large tank mates, but will swallow anything smaller than their mouth, even expensive ones. Feed them a balanced diet of pellets, shrimps, and pieces of fish. If you treat them right, they'll reward you with loyalty. Yes, they can recognize their owners during feeding time. Next on our list, we have the tank cleaners, common plecostomus. Every monster aquariums need a cleaning crew, and the common pleco is perfect for that job. This armored giant can grow up to 18 inches and will help keep your glass and rocks algae free. They are hardy, peaceful, and pair well with almost any monster fish. Just give them a big tank, 3 food to hide under, and sinking algae, buffers, or veggies to nibble on. Tank setup and care tips. Now that we have met a freshwater beast, let's quickly talk about setup. For monster fish, tank size and filtration are everything. Always use canister filters or sump system. Do regular water changes and test your water parameters often. Keep the temperature between 75 and 82 degrees Fahrenheit and avoid overcrowding. Monster fish need space to thrive. Remember, these fish aren't just pets, they are living works of art. The more care you put into their environment, the more vibrant, calm, and impressive they become. Keeping monster fish isn't about showing off size, it's about passion, patience, and respect for nature. Even as a beginner, if you start right, research, plan your tank, and care for your fish, you can build your own slice of Amazon right at your home. From Oscars and Arowanas to beaches and red-tailed catfish, these magnificent creatures remind us how incredible freshwater life can be. So, which of these monster fish would you love to keep? Drop your answers in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because here on Arowana Fish Farm, we bring the wide beauty of aquarium world straight to you. Until next time, keep your waters clean, your fish happy, and your passion alive. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on our next episode.